Yeah, it looks alright. Nice. Look at that. Good solid yeasty boys. Yeah, boy. Alright. Get it out of here. Yeah. Into the mash, and it's looking pretty good. Alright, update. 45 minutes in. Much darker. And we're looking at days, but she just gets, yeah, boy, very dark. Just very good. Should be good. Tell you what, hot one today. Bloody hot. It's close to about 40 degrees, so shouldn't have any issues getting to the boil. Alright, mash is done. Still looking good. Still looking down to 75 for a mash. Yep. And I don't actually have a hydrometer here or my refractometer, so we're just kind of YOLOing it today. So whatever it comes out to, it comes out to. Not too stressed, but yeah, should be good. We'll see. Gonna start sparging. It's just kind of been sitting at 75 for a little bit, but usually I don't do a mash out because I can't be bothered. But yeah, we've got nice hot water here, which is already salt adjusted. We've got about 15 litres, 14, 15. Should be right. It's nice and warm. So, watch me sparge. Scary. At 12 litres. Yeah. Should be good. Kind of clean up as I go as well, so rinse the grain, top screen, stuff like that. I've got my sterile container ready. This is my hop cube. So I don't have any cubes. But yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well this will be fun. I kind of wasn't paying attention as I was continuing to sparge. Still got a good stuff in there. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. But probably almost like, I think that's like about 28. About 2 litre marks, I reckon. We're actually on the money. But yeah, there's not a lot of headspace in there. Not really liking that. There's quite a bit of grain in there too. Ooh. Oh well. Yeah, the way I kind of scoop the excess grain that's made its way on top. So hopefully I'm not going to block the pump. Bang, 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 bang. When we boil, hopefully I'm not going to make a mess, because yeah, this is big. Alright, we're almost getting up to boil. It's looking a little, just a little scary, but that's okay. We will survive, I hope. And we got our hop additions here. So we got 2 hop additions. We've got Centennial 30 grams, 60 minutes. 20 grams, 15 minutes. I've got Whirlflock and some cocoa powder. And I've got some yeast nutrient that I'll be adding as well towards the end of the boil with the well flock. So, alright, so it's probably been about 15 minutes since the last recording. It's got a very slow boil because the Brewzilla, the 35 litre, I find the element just kind of weak, not super strong. So I guess we'll do the first hop addition. Do it in the same clip. Bang this boy in. Another issue. Okay. Look, I think that's the best way we're going to do it. Let's put these green boys in here. Oh yeah. Hopefully they won't overflow. Cool. I'll touch base in when there's 10 minutes left of the boil and we do our next addition. And I'll keep an eye on this intently so it doesn't boil over. Alright, a little bit of a MacGyver moment. I've got a bit of fishing line, because otherwise if this sits in there, it sits too deep and then the hops overflow and then it clogs the pump eventually. So this, I can have it a little raised thanks to this boy. Win. Alright, 45 minutes into the boil, we're at, yeah, okay. So I think that's about 26, 27 litres. Anyway, just second edition of the these little green boys. Don't they look good though? Can you smell them? Okay, let's do this. Cool. I'll do a last edition kind of thing together. So I got some yeast nutrient in there. And some, what do you call it? Well flock. Ugh, I hate the smell of the well flock. It's goddamn awful. Add this. I feel like I should probably add it in here. There's about 200 grams. Hopefully the flavour of it comes through easily. Alright, so on a day like today, where it's like 40 degrees out, I'm never gonna be able to cool this quick enough to actually probably pitch it today. But I'm going to try. I'm going to just chuck it through the counterflow chiller. Because even the tap water is probably, I don't know, probably about 40 degrees or something. But if I can cool it down, 20, 30 degrees, and then I'll just wait until it naturally cools down the rest. Okay. A little stressful because, the connections aren't that good. And the pump, I believe, has some green boy debris in there. So it's clogging a little bit, but we still have flow. So this, we can see, there we go, it is flowing. So yeah, I've got it flowing out of the pump, up here, and around, into the counterflow chiller, and then out of the counterflow chiller, back into the Brewzilla. And then I'll have the cold tap water flowing opposite direction into the counterflow chiller, cold, and then out of the counterflow chiller, hot, to the drain. As long as these joints don't leak, because they are bloody loose. Ow, ooh, hot. Alright, so we've got down to about 60-ish degrees using that much water. That is hot as now. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take everything apart. I'm going to remove all the cooling stuff without spilling anything into there. I've got a sanitizer bottle, which I'm just going to sanitize the top, cling film the top, and then clamp it closed. And then I'll just leave it there until tomorrow-ish, where I'll transfer it to the fermenter to then pitch the yeast. So yeah, this is kind of all sterilized now through heat. So we want to maintain a nice sanitary environment. Alright, and there we are. So still obviously cooling down, still warm, but I've got double glad wrap covering the hole. I don't know if you can see into what we've got. There you go. Just under 25 litres. Although it is on kind of uneven ground, so 25-ish. Aiming for 23, YOLO. Close enough. This is closed, so this is essentially our kind of shut-off point to introduce anything in. So yeah, now we just wait for it to cool. Wort in there. Sterilized kegging fermenter, which I've cleaned everything. Food grade lubed up all the O-rings. I'm just going to dump a little bit of this out to waste, sterilize it, and then yeah, dump it all in there. So I've chucked it in there. I've got the thermocouple inside the whole thing. So it's sitting at like 26, 27 degrees. Probably a little high, so hopefully the fridge will get it down to temp pretty decently, because the yeast is already pitched. And I also forgot the spunding valve as well, so I'll have to make a trip back home and grab that one. Alright, update, I did bring it. I don't know what it's set to, but I'm just going to wind it all the way out for the first few days at least. Wind it till it's almost out. Yeah, look, that'll be... Alright, it's been, I think, about 36 hours? About a day and a half? This was open all the way, but it was actually on about 15 psi, so oops. So I've just released a lot of it. You can hear that go. But yeah, lots of activity and lots of movement. Right on 20 degrees too. Bang on, beautiful. Day 4 after pitching yeast. And this is what it looks like. So finally fixed this. It's about 7 psi. looks pretty good. That's a solid little collection. Alright, we're just over a weekend. Temp's still at 20. Pressure at about 7-8 psi. Actually looks good. Okay, it's been probably about 12 days and we're going to start cold crashing. So it looks good. Still about 10 psi.